When I think of who inspired me as a leader the most, I can't just narrow it down to just one. And I think that's important because effective leadership comes in many different flavors and in many different styles. And it's not just one set of characteristics, but it is a common set of behaviors. So I look at, some big ones that stand out for me. I really like the ones where they have the least amount of authority and yet they made a massive impact on the progression of the world. And so one of my favorite examples of it is Martin Luther King Jr. He was a formal authority as a pastor of his congregation for his church, but he wasn't appointed, he wasn't elected, he wasn't in any of that kind of formal capacity. And he was even relatively unheard of on that particular circuit in the South during that time. And yet he had a message and he demonstrated some key behaviors consistently that got people to be willingly follow him and show up and support the vision and the cause that he was advocating for. I think that is a very powerful illustration, again, of how an individual can be a leader without any kind of formal authority. Other examples where they had formal authority are people like Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin. Those were folks, they had some authority in terms of their role with the provisional government in the colonies, but they weren't approved by the King of England to go do what they wanted to do. Again, they felt deeply about certain principles. They were able to articulate that vision in a clear and compelling fashion. They were able to invite others to get on board with them with that. It helped that they won the war. But these are folks who truly had a passion for something that was greater than themselves, and they were able to get other people to rally around that. So those are some of my favorite leaders I look at, again, with and without authority.